They say everyone is born with a destiny, but some people are born to fight for it. This is the story of a girl named Maya, a girl who entered the world with a disability, but left a mark stronger than anyone with perfect legs ever could. Maya was born without the ability to walk. Doctors told her parents that she might never stand on her own, that life would always be harder for her, that she would always depend on others. People whispered behind their backs, "How will she grow up? How will she study? How will she live a normal life?" But Maya, she had a fire inside her that even she didn't fully understand yet. As a child, she watched other kids run, play, fall, and get up again. And every night, before she slept, she looked at the ceiling and whispered to herself, "One day, I will walk too." She didn't know how, she didn't know when, but she believed. Her mother carried her to school every single day. Some children smiled at her, but many laughed. They made fun of how she moved, how slow she was, how different she looked. But Maya kept her eyes straight, focused. She came to school to learn, not to be like everyone else. One day, during a school event, her teacher asked the class to write a small essay about their dream. While everyone else wrote about becoming pilots, doctors, actors, Maya wrote only 2 words: "I will walk." When the teacher read it, her eyes filled with tears. She knew this wasn't just a dream, it was hope wrapped in determination. Years passed. Maya grew older, stronger, sharper. Her disability never changed, but her courage kept growing. At 16, she discovered something life-changing: a pair of specially designed prosthetic legs donated through a charity. They were not perfect. They were heavy, uncomfortable, and painful. But Maya didn't care. The first day she tried them, she fell. The second day, she fell again. The third day, she fell harder than ever before. But on the fourth day, she didn't fall. She took one step. Just one. But that one step felt like crossing an ocean. She kept practicing, day after day, hour after hour. She walked, she stumbled, she cried, but she continued. People in her neighborhood gathered to watch her, some out of sympathy, some out of curiosity, and some out of disbelief. Slowly, a miracle unfolded. Maya could walk. Not perfectly, not gracefully, but proudly. Soon, she started going to school on her own. Students who once mocked her now moved aside when she passed. Not because she demanded respect, but because she earned it. In her final year of school, something happened that changed everything. A motivational speaker visited the school. He spoke about success, dreams, and fighting your own battles. At the end, he asked the students, "Is there anyone here with a story worth telling?" The auditorium went silent. And then, one student raised her hand. Maya. She rolled onto the stage with her wheelchair. The audience stared. Then, slowly, she stood up wearing her prosthetic legs. The hall fell completely silent. She began speaking, voice trembling, but strong enough to touch every heart. She told them about the pain, the humiliation, the loneliness. She told them about the nights she cried herself to sleep. But she also told them about courage, resilience, and hope. She said, "Walking is not moving your legs, it is moving your heart." And by the time she finished, the entire auditorium stood up in applause. Her story didn't just inspire her classmates, it inspired everyone who heard it. Today, Maya works as a motivational speaker, traveling, teaching, and reminding the world that disability is not weakness. Her videos reach millions. Her words help those who feel broken. And the same girl who once couldn't stand now helps others stand again. They said she could never walk. They said she could never live a normal life. But Maya didn't need a normal life. She needed her own life, a life built on courage, pain, failures, and victories. This is not just the story of a disabled girl. This is the story of a warrior, a reminder that the world may break your body, but only you decide whether it can break your spirit. Voiceover fades. Strength is not in the legs, but in the heart.